What is up, everybody? It's me, the RDV, and I'm doing something I normally don't do. Going live by myself. Well, that's one of them. And I've actually talking about books that are quite a few months away. You know, we're going up to May 24th, 2024, Marvel Solicits, and with the good, or I guess you say, with the bad books coming out in May, there actually are some good books coming out, and well, I guess we'll just jump right into it. Start looking at them. And hello to Eric Breen. He's saying he's got nine more than I am. I Everybody knows me on this channel. I try to find books that I like enjoy. Some of them are not to. I guess some people say they're mid, but anyway, I'm going to share my screen here and we'll just start looking at the books. But all right, I really don't know next to nothing about this Blood Hunt. I haven't watched any videos on it, but I know it's been people are talking about it though. But here's the one thing, or at least the two things that I know about it. It's got Pepe Raraz, who's an awesome artist, from Big Game. He's on here doing the art, the cover, and the interior. So that's a big plus for me. Jed MacKay is also doing the writing. It's a 5-issue miniseries, and honestly, Jed MacKay's been doing well on Moon Knight. I'm not. Now, there are some cons with this book, as far as Sam Wilson Captain America. It's just I just don't care for that. And it looks like Iron Man's in his new armor. At first I thought it was Ultimate Iron Man, but I guess it's the new armor that Tony has. Coming spinning out of the Gary Duggan book. Other characters in here too. Looks like we're gonna have Moon Knight, Tigra, Thor, Doctor Strange, Vision, Miles Morales, Spider-Man. There's no Peter Parker. That's strange. You also got obviously Wanda's in here too, and then it looks like Black Panther and Captain Marvel with their Sergeant Pepper's coat on. But anyway, some of the variant covers aren't really like great. And for a Blood Hunt, like I'm not a fan of this, where the character it's like they just draw a few things and that's it, and like boom, this is a cover. To me, that's kind of lazy for a variant. Then we get to this variant with the Wesley Snipes Blade variant, like to call it. I like it. As I said, the only thing I said was we have Falcon in the front here, pretending to be Captain America. And honestly, that might be Hunter's Moon. I don't think that's even Moon Knight. Now that I look at it closer. But like I said, I'm trusting that this will be at least a decent book to read. And it's a miniseries. Now, you could probably skip it if you want to. But I don't know. I'm just looking for something about Marvel I can actually go is for reasonable price and actually be able to want something I can read. It's again decent art in the interior. That's a huge plus for this. Let's see here. It says the skies have gone dark, the sun hiding in his face from the carnage to come. The children of the night, the vampires, have risen from the dark and hidden places of the world as one to drown the Marvel universe in blood. Earth's final night has fallen. Can even the heroes of this doomed world stem the tide of blood that has come? So Avengers, Blade, Bloodline. Roman Reigns is on this? I didn't know that. Spider-Man, Hunter's Moon, Tigra, Doctor Strange. And I got to clarify, that's not Spider-Man, that's Miles Morales. It's a CBR. CBR seems to think that Spider-Man is two people. That's only Peter Parker. So, that's a nitpick, though. Kalia's in here as well, too. So, all right. It's $6 though. I'm 40 pages. To me, that's kind of cool. 40 pages for $6. Now, like I said, I'm trusting that the story will be pretty good because I haven't had any problems with Jed MacKay as far as that. All right. And here, of course, is the other cover. This is issue 105. It's going to be polybagged, apparently. All right. And then we have, let's see here. Here's issue 2. Like I said, I'm not a fan of Captain Marvel's coat. Why does she have to have a coat that looks like Sergeant Pepper's, Lonely Hearts Club Band? But I know, like I said, I'm a sucker when it comes to vampires, so I'm looking forward to this. All right, and then of course Dracula's going to be in it as the big bad, so I'm looking forward to that too as well. Um, Apparently Miles can now turn his venom blast into a sword. That's new. Unless he's got some artifact. All right, then I guess we're looking at Dracula 1 to 3 by Danny Lore. Snore, like they call her Danny Snore. Not caring for this. Go over here to Midnight Suns. This is going to be written by Brian Edward Hill. Continuing with his vampire stuff. I like the Midnight Suns. I think it was pretty well written for the 90s. Hopefully, this series will actually be an improvement on the 90s Midnight Suns. But then again, with Marvel interference, it could be this kind of mid, as it says in this, Midnight Suns, very Midnight Suns. Could do that too. What's up, Jay? And Eric saying, excuse you, Miles Morales is Spider-Man. Thank you very much. Mark McGrath popping in here. Thank you guys for showing up. I was afraid I was going to be talking to myself. And anyway, yeah, like I said, Midnight Suns, that's always a plus for me. You got Brian Edward Hill writing here too. Not familiar who the artist is, German Peralta. Maybe that's the artist that's working currently on the book with him. But I don't think it is. I think it's I forgot her name is, but she's the one that worked on the Black Widow series with Kelly Thompson. The first 8 or so issues of Night Stalkers were great. I haven't made my way through all of those, so I'm looking forward to reading them as well. Says original Midnight Suns reunite to deal with vampires, threat, relation, blood hunt. Okay, I didn't really need to know that. It's tied into Blood Hunt. It's called Midnight Suns Blood Hunt. So obviously they're going against vampires. Union Jack the Ripper. I'm not a big Union Jack fan by himself, and this is not Union Jack. This is modern Union Jack. And didn't Union Jack die? I thought he did. Kevin Scott, don't know who this is. I got Kev Walker doing the art and Ryan Brown doing the cover artist. 3-issue miniseries I'm probably just going to skip. And what do we got here? Blood Hunters. That's new. Hawkeye in his original costume, I guess, without the mask, which is really weird too. And we got, wow, we got Tandy here. That's cool. But it's Mark Russell, and I kind of gonna pass. Christos Gage, he's hit or miss. Erica Schultz. I mean, it's cool you have Dagger, in your teaming up, in here, but it's looks like the Man Wolf. Says Hawkeye is on the run, but does he have enough trick arrows in his quiver to avoid the long arm of the law and vampires out for his blood? Man Wolf and J. Jonah Jameson do little father-son bonding, while also fighting for their lives against a horde of bloodsuckers. And a continuing story with Cloak missing in action, Dagger strikes out in search of a new and surprising allies. When is the genesis of Marvel's wildest team yet? The Blood Hunters. It's all begin here. Looks like a lot of these are going to be for 40 pages. And Black Panther as well. But it's not Ultimate Black Panther. So, yeah, I'm probably going to skip this as well. What's up? I can't take any event seriously from a company that still hires Danny Lore. I know, but I mean, I'm not collecting everything. I'm not one of those people. I'm not a completionist. I just want to collect the certain titles by certain writers I like. I've never read the '90s Midnight Sun, says Jay, but I remember my friends gushing over it back then. All right. We got Venom here. This is Al Ewing for the your Al Ewing fans. Doesn't look like Edward Brock. So well, it's supposed to be his son. Says, as the earth is smothered in eternal night, Venom unleashes their lethal justice on hordes of blood-sucking vampires, threatening the innocence of New York City. New York City? Yes, it sounds awkward when only one person yells it out loud. But there's a one vampiric foe that thirsts not for blood, but for symbiotes. Vampires aren't the only threat. Now the dead are rising. Lee Price, one-time host of Venom Symbiote, has been ripped from his grave, and now he's got a bone or a brain to pick with his old partner. Okay. Moon Knight. Got some nice tiger cover here, too. Avengers of Moon Knight number 5. With Jed McKay, Alessandro Capuccio doing the arts, and David Pretor doing the cover. For the new and eventual Moon Knight, taking Mark Spector's name isn't enough, as he now turns his sights and fists on everything Mark held dear in life. Like I said, I'm sticking with this series, man. We'll see where it goes. I don't think it's gonna go the way of Daredevil did with Zdarsky. I don't think McKay is that bad when it comes to writing. But I mean, we'll see. I have faith. I'll stick around with this. Plus, how often do you get to see Tigra and she's not being written as a SJW or just complete out of character? All right. Avengers. This is mid-K. Oh, look, it's got the other Hawkeye in there. And is that Hazmat? Or Armor? I forget what her name is. And Hercules is just randomly in there, so is Quicksilver. I always wondered why Hercules would be on Earth. I thought Hercules would be like in Mount Olympus or something like that, and just watch this shit right out. But it looks like we got undead vampire Nazis. Someone excited for an Al Ewing book? That's a first. I never said I was excited for it, but I'm sure the people are. There's people who read his Immortal Hulk and all stuff. What do we got here? That's a cover, and then, dear God, Avengers Twilight's still going on. That looks disgusting, and it's Jed McKay. But who's doing the cover art? That is just horrendous. Joshua Cassera. I don't know. I know they had. Did they just start Avengers Twilight just to as a precursor to Blood Hunt? Is it spitting out of Avengers Twilight? I'm gonna say it is, but I don't know. If somebody knows about that, leave a comment down below in the comment section, or someone who's watching right now in the chat. But yeah, I didn't read it. It didn't look interesting to me. I only just like watching Blade with just in his own book, or not watching, but reading Blade in his own book, unless he's doing a crossover with Spider-Man, or doing Midnight Suns. But with Avengers, that's just kind of weird. And calling it Twilight, what the hell? No one likes Twilight. And if you're gonna call it Twilight, the vampires better sparkle. All right, Strange Academy. It's been a long time since I read one of these. I think I read the first one that came out. Dan Jose Older, Luigi, Humberto Ramos doing the cover. I thought I recognized that. Oh, they don't show any feet. For those who don't know, Humberto Ramos, when he draws feet, he's just like Liefeld. Draws clown feet. All right, skip that. Doctor Strange tie-in. Of course, I guess that makes sense. This might be tied in a little bit because for those who've been following up with the series, his long lost brother who thought dead was a vampire who was freed from the mirror in the Sanctorum. So I can see this being kind of a little bit being mixed in. Alex Rust does the cover here. Must be the first one, yeah. That is kind of dope, though. Doctor Strange with the vampire teeth. Not gonna lie. The only thing I don't like is he's had the stupid Blood Hunt tab on here. Like, I know they want to advertise it, but it shouldn't be freaking huge. It should be like in the bottom of here. It says like, or it says Doctor Strange, and like red letters, blood dripping letters. It says Blood Hunt. You know, like make it like gore font. Oh, what do we got here going on here as well? This is number 15. I can't believe they're really in there. Picking up immediately after shocking events of Blood Hunt, number 1, Strange and Clea must help the heroes of Earth fight against the vampire army. But is it already too late for the Sorcerer Supreme? Oh, look, Morbius. It's Morbid time. On a great-looking cover, but I don't want to read it because it's probably going to be... Oh, wait. It's Justina Ireland. Did they replace the other guy? Zeb Wells? Is he off the book? I mean, it can only be improved, right? Being written by a woman. Variant covers. Here's a John Romita Jr. cover. What the heck is this? This is an ugly cover. Yeah, it is. JR. Oh my gosh. He must be doing the inking too. But let's say there's Steve Hanna and someone else on there. Vampires are running rampant through New York City while the Avengers are caught in the middle. Someone has to take care of the citizens of the Big Apple. That person? Yep, Spider-Man. But only if they were that simple. Things are never this... and this issue leads directly into Spider-Man's larger role in Blood Hunt. What is radioactive blood that can cure vampires? That is kind of a great cool cover. That's what kills me. Like, you get these awesome artists on the covers of books you don't want to read. Who's this? Yeah. I mean, it's okay, Spider-Man, but that's a really cartoonish looking goblin. John Romita throwback cover, really? Oh, look, this is Zeb Wells with Marv Wolfman. Wait, does Zeb Wells just sit there and Marv writes everything? I mean, Ed McGuinness with Terry Dodson. The Green Goblin returns. Yes, he's back. Isn't that great, Breen? It's very okay. Commenting on the Doctor Strange, he says, "Save time and money, and just go back and read the Montese formula story from Doctor Strange, 58 to 62. It's better than the vampire story, than this trek. Probably the current fifth. Well, like I said, if it's tied to the Blood Hunt thing story, it's probably being tamed down. But I've actually been liking the Jed McKay books. They have been, and like I said, they've been acknowledging characters and stuff in the past. Like Jed McKay is actually doing his research. I just, like I said, but you probably are right though. It's probably a lot more wordy too because of the narrator box. They tell everything that's what's going on in the book. But yeah, it won't be, like I said, it's not modern and influenced. Sins and Norman Osborn have found their way home to Norman. What? Gasp, shock, what? Really? Like no one saw that? No one knew that was gonna happen. We'll make him a hero just to make him the villain again. Is this Marvel Spider-Man for 5-year-olds, or is this Marvel Spider-Man for like these people who don't know how to write? Or probably, like I said, I don't know who's writing this and why they're running it, who they're running it for. 80 pages. Well, guess Marvel does a backup story. Okay, that's why. $10 though, hell no. Ultimate Black Panther number 4. Wow, they're just gonna keep pumping up because I think they only the first one's come out. I think the next one comes out next week. Brian Hill, who's also been kicking it over on Blade there. He's been slaying that. Read the first story. It was pretty good for the first issue, but hopefully it picks up more. And I say that because I do have some bias, because Black Panther to me has always just been kind of a boring character. I like Iron Man, and I like some of the other characters in Marvel, but like Black Panther is just like, he's a king and he shirks his responsibilities to be Black Panther and be a B-list Avenger. I don't know. And then of course Shuri makes everything for him. Yep. All right, and of course, Ultimate Spider-Man #5 is going to be coming out. Now, this is a book that I'm always been looking forward to. Always whenever they announce a new one. I hope this goes on to 50 issues, but knowing Marvel, they'll probably cancel because it's doing too well, or they'll do something to piss Hickman off, or whatever. They'll find a reason. They always do. But like I said, looks like we got Harry, and there's Uncle Ben there. Doesn't really say much, but it looks like they're already going to start fighting, according to this variant. All right. And that Marco Cicchetto doing that awesome art. All right, and I also got Ultimate X-Men coming out this week as well. And I've been hearing stuff like it's apparently they're changing it, tweaking some of the characters. Honestly, it's an Elseworld story, so I kind of like forgive it. And also, I never really cared for the X-Men in the Ultimate universe anyway. So if they change things, go ahead. This is the Elseworld. It's not the main universe. I mean, but then again, the main universe is already messed up, so who really cares if they change stuff in the main universe? This is #3. There you go. May Storm's origin. I might get pronounced it. May Garashi. It was a regular girl until she discovered her unusual abilities and her changed from brown to white. And now she has become to analyze the freedom fighter in Africa, who's also harnessed the power of Storm. Oh, cool. All right, I guess she's a Storm fan, like a lot of people are. All right. One of my other books I'm really excited for was this Venom Separation Anxiety. Mainly because it's David Mitchell come back here. And every time David Mitchell comes back in a Venom story, he's been knocking out the park. His last one, Venom Lethal Protector #2 or Volume 2, it was actually really cool with the Doom and everything, getting the symbiote. So I'm curious to see what they're going to go with this. They're going to have a foil variant by Ron Lim. Ooh, that's something to look forward to. Okay, they are. I know you're jibbing, but or guys joking, but Jed McKay actually does do research. He's one of the very few at Marvel that actually can actually put out a decent book. You got to stop reading all the bad books and start reading some of the good books. All right, here. So this is Amazing Spider-Man legend and Venom co-creator David Micheline triumphantly returns to tell another all-new, heart-pounding, brain-eating tale set in the Eddie Brock's earliest days. This time he's teaming up Venom with the death of the Venomverse and artist extraordinaire Gerardo Sandoval. Venom has made a new enemy, and their bond will be tested like they never before, with a foe with power to alter reality itself threatens to tear Eddie's world apart, starting with a symbiote. It's a one-shot. Okay. It's not a miniseries. It's a one-shot. But it says 1 of 5. Okay, that's weird. And passing this, Wolverine versus Deadpool, or Deadpool versus Wolverine. I know they're trying to capitalize on the movie Deadpool 3 and stuff, but that was a dope cover there. I like that one. That's good, cool. And the horse, right? Hey, it's a Rob Liefeld one with no feet. Joe Kelly's writing this with Adam Kubert doing the art. Okay. Maybe I actually might just give this a preview, or at least a chance, first issue. The most intensely mashed team up in comics and pop culture, the best there is, and the Merc with the Mouth undergoes a radical change when they kick off a 3-part globe-spanning saga for the ages. The mysterious Delta believes in change. Change is good, but as he sets his sights high on Deadpool, and Wolverine is caught in the plot, the third time really the charm and the curse? Get ready for World War III to erupt on the scene with the wildest duo in comics, Joe Kelly from worked on Deadpool back in the day, and Adam Kubert from Wolverine Uncanny X-Men. Okay, 40 pages for $5. It's got Kubert art, Joe Kelly. Could be good. It's only $5 for 40 pages. And then, of course, we got Jonathan Hickman coming out with his a new Doctor Doom comic. Dude, I'm looking forward to this. Looks awesome. That's a cool cover too, as well. And then we have the Galactus cover, George Perez. Says Jonathan Hickman and Sanford Green. What do we have here? All right, it's legendary creators Jonathan Hickman, Ultimate Spider-Man Gods, and Sanford Green, Bitter Root, send Dr. Doom on a journey unlike any he's undertaken before. With Valeria Richards at his side, Doom goes on a quest to harness more power than any human has ever wielded before in order to try to stop Galactus from bringing about the death of the universe. 56 pages, one shot for $7. I'll give it a chance. It's not $10, so I mean, of course, now we get to this shit. This is what I mean. This is like with the good, the few good there is, comes the bad. No one wants Ghost Rider Wolverine. No one wants Heat Claws. Hey, what's going up? HR or Mystery Pryor. Yeah, Zach loves the Ultimate Black Panther. Actually, Zach is a Black Panther fan. He does like it. I mean, he's read some comic books. He's actually bought some. Wow. Ugh, this looks worse and worse if I get to it. I think this might be Benjamin Percy, too. But why? This is like someone decided, like, hey, let's do all the Wolverine variants. It's like, make sure Wolverine's every single character, and then, like, we'll put them up across the covers. But wait, let's turn them into an actual comic book. This is kind of funny, though. Still a stupid concept, though. So dumb. Benjamin Percy, Julius Otha, and Ryan Segma. Spoiler variant. Ride to Hell and Back in Wolverine's first ever solo series. Because you demand. Who demanded this? That was LK. LK probably demanded this. The Return of Wolverine. Wait. This is a return? Is this actual canon thing that happened in the past? Like, this is a 90s thing? Or is this like a 2015 and up, thing? Modern. Oh, man. So, the Return of Wolverine, when a demonic force known as Bagara Ghul first came to Earth, it brought Logan and Ghost Rider together to hunt before it possessed Wolverine. But now, in the present day, the event will put Wolverine back on the streets, and he's slashing his Hellfire claws for good or evil. We don't know, but all you need to say, the Hellfire Warriors. Don't put that evil on me. Oh my gosh. And I guess this guy worked on Venom and Alien books that are out. Julius Ota or Ata, I don't know. 40 pages for $5. Like, this is just totally 90s right here. Like, why would they think it's a good idea to bring this back? Or even do it in the first place? This is kind of like when Wolverine and the Thing and Ghost Rider teamed up, for that that Fantastic Four, the new Fantastic Four. It's a dumb idea. Here we go. This is another one I'm looking forward to. Get Fury. Wait, that's not Samuel L. Jackson. Oh, it's the actual Nick Fury, the only one there is, the real one. And holy crap, I was talking to Zach about this earlier. This really is the Frank Castle Nick Fury, and of course, if it's gonna be Frank Castle version of Nick Fury, who else could it be writing this? Oh my gosh. Tell me that's not. I just said that Wolverine is a stupid idea. This is the only thing that I actually kind of think works better. Making Nick Fury into the Punisher with a Garth Ennis book. Jason Burrows and Garth Ennis working on this. It's 1971. There is a war raging in Vietnam, and Nick Fury has been captured by the Viet Cong. At this moment, they don't quite understand that they have in their possession a man who knows enough secrets to damage the United States beyond comprehension. The CIA, however, does realize this, and they can't risk their enemy getting those secrets, so they dispatch the most deadly man in the United States Army, Lieutenant Frank Castle, to take out Nick Fury. Holy shit. I want this. I gotta wait to May for this first issue. This looks awesome. Garth Ennis working. I was just wondering when he's gonna come back to Marvel, and now I know that's awesome. Not only it's set in the 70s, it's Nick Fury, it's Garth Ennis writing it, and Garth Ennis is a big enough name, and he's not gonna let Marvel interfere with this shit. Rated Max. And then we get giant size shit. Wow. And why is this even a cover? This looks like something you'd put like a sticker thing you peel off and put on your folder or whatever your books are. So dumb. Giant Size X-Men #1. Anna Senti returning with Lee Ferguson doing the art and Brian Hitch doing the cover. Brian Hitch should be doing the interior. No offense to Lee Ferguson, but I have no idea who he is. Says the avenging angel loses himself in a dangerous maze of the mind. A mysterious card and lured the dashing Warren Worthington III, aka Angel of the X-Men. Wow, it's like a mole man sentence right there. Warren Worthington III, aka Angel of the X-Men, have gone to a quiet New York City street. I'll cringe. That's for you, Brain. We're going to undergo a torturous. Sorry, I like torturous better. A torturous trial unlike anything he's ever faced before. A brand new villain is out from Humankind, and it aims to start by knocking Angel out of the sky. Plus, includes a reprinting of Marvel 2-in-1 by Mark Grunwald, Ralph Macchio, the Karate Kid, and Ron Wilson. Classic Angel and Thing team up of a daring drama, Doom and Disco. I'll just get Marvel 2-in-1 #68 and call it a day. I don't need this. And it's back again. Dear God, why is it back again? Issue 6. Oh, look, Chip Zdarsky. Pass. Final Vengeance of Ghost Rider? What the hell is this shit? I mean, kind of dope cover. I like. We always talk about this, Breen. When we have a villain or ominous, like Doctor Doom over the city, just hanging there, ominous presence. It's kind of cool. course, the water thing. So he's on fire and he's in the water. He's drowning. Wait, could that be Mephisto? No, couldn't be. Benjamin Percy. Okay. I mean, that's kind of good. Benjamin Percy's been pretty good on Ghost Rider. According to Undead Quinn, he's been reading it a lot. He's been enjoying it. Variant cover by Salvador Larroca, which I believe is... Yeah, this is covered here. Yeah. Pretty cool. It says, new Ghost Rider plans to Blade take over Chicago's criminal underworld. Why doesn't he just punish everybody in Chicago and like Chicago could be a happy place? Why does he have to take over? Well, will Johnny Blaze be able to claw his way back from the brink of death to reclaim the spirit of vengeance? Oh. I don't know. Look, another Deadpool. Look, Taskmaster on. He's cute in a cute pose. Cody Ziegler. All right. Saturday morning connecting variant cover by Sean Conley. Oh, look, it gets even worse. Get the Kid Venom. Nope. Pass. Man. Like, it's supposed to be a manga? It looks so weird. It looks like an anime style. I guess Takami is the writer, and Takami is, so maybe it is by a manga writer, artist. Oh, Shadow of the Green Goblin. At least the Sandman's back. Oh, that's his cover. All right, Spider-Man, Shadow of the Green Goblin. J.D. Mateus is working. He's actually another book. So actually, this looks like this must be a throwback. That's what it looks like. All right, I actually might be getting into this. Norman Osborn deals with the fallout of an attempt on his son Harry's life. Peter Parker struggles to keep himself together. Well, better to work out your problems than putting on your mask and taking down Flint Marko the Sandman. Oh, look. Great. What the... Really? Spectacular Spider-Man. Well, it's Roberto Ramos. I told you. The giant clown feet. I mean, hers look a little normal because they're boots. His are supposed to be like... I thought they're sneakers. And, yeah. Ghost Spider. Wait, is she Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider? So basically decided to please both fans groups by calling and giving her the same... Keeping both names and putting them together. I mean, the covers aren't that bad. But it's Stephanie Phillips doing the writing. It's going to be kind of bad. Black Widow Hawkeye. Now, this sounds pretty cool. They actually have their own team up together. Of course. Get this crap. It's also Stephanie Phillips, so it's another book that I just don't care to read now. I don't know. Like I said, sometimes bad writers can write good stories, but it's very... well, I can say it's not really that often. I've noticed, at least. I also admit that I skip a lot also on Marvel stuff because she's on it, because I just don't care for her writing anymore. Symbiote Spider-Man 2099. Peter David is coming back. It's been a while, and I'm issue 3, so it means Symbiote Spider-Man should be coming out. I want to say either next month. Yeah, next month. It'll be awesome. Yeah. Miguel O'Hara, the Spider-Man of 2099, is more powerful than ever before thanks to this bonding to a symbiote, but the cost may be proved too high as his violent tendencies and Venom's 2099's nefarious influence began to take hold. Will Miguel trade responsibility for power? Can Nueva York survive Spider-Man without limits? So I normally wouldn't care for this because it's Spider-Man versus a Venom in 2099, and it's not even Peter Parker, but it's Peter David, and I have faith in Peter David, so I think it's pretty cool. We complain about Liefeld not drawing feet, and now it's Humberto Ramos drawing clown feet. Make up your minds. Hey, I'm just saying, I never liked Humberto Ramos. He draws Spider-Man super tall, lanky, and skinny, like he has no muscle. He draws him like the freaking Slender Man. And it's Symbiote Natasha, which is also dumb. It's Stephanie Phillips, which is why it's dumb. The Symbiote Natasha is the variant cover. It has nothing to do with the actual cover in the current one. I don't think she has a symbiote in that book. I can't take a company seriously that continues to hire Stephanie Phillips either. Yeah. Like I said, I'm going through the ones that I'm looking forward to. There's a lot in here with mixed. It's a mixed bag. But then again, even back then, even when there was, before all this, politics and all this crap, influence with campaign, there's a lot of books that came out in the 90s that I wouldn't pick up just because of the writer, because the writer wasn't that good. So, I've never been one to buy every single book that's coming out Marvel or DC. The only time, if I did that though, it'd probably be a DC from the 90s. If I had been a little bit older, I would have been buying, Superman books, and then like every DC title that's coming out under Gen Con, because they're all every time I pick up a new book that's from the 90s at DC, it's phenomenal. Marvel has always been hit or miss for me. But look, it's Miles Morales. Cataract that, because I'm not calling him Spider-Man. Or actually, just call him Spider-Boy. Yeah, I said it. Spider-Boy, because he's still a kid, remember? Is he still like a teen? Call him Spider-Teen, I don't care. Superior Spider-Man with Spider-Boy? What the hell is this shit? That's horrible. Dan Slott, Mark Bagley. Oh. Wait, the first cover is by Humberto Ramos? Yeah. Can't be. It has to be no, it's right there. It's this one, because it's giant feet. Superior Spider-Boy. Why would we even do that? Yeah. Brian, I want you to say in your next line is going to say, I can't take a company serious that has Dan Slott and a character called Spider-Boy. I agree with you as far as that. As far as Breen, let David Mitchell write on Iron Man, because actually it would be kind of cool if he did. I don't know how long it'd last though. Like I said, I don't even. Honestly, I don't even know how old these comic books that are being released are. I mean, how long ago did did David and Peter and Peter David, all these guys? How long ago did they write these? Because they're not typically an ongoing writers anymore. They're just coming in for like miniseries. But could they even still do a more than a miniseries? I know Chuck Dixon's been doing pretty well, but I mean, I don't know what the status of the other ones. I started thought to write anything other than the jelly order. In the current, I don't know if it's current. Okay, but I knew it was about a couple months ago she bonded. Actually, it might have been last month that she bonded, January, with the symbiote. But I'm not reading. I'm not up to date with Venom. I don't know if she still has it or not, but it looked like she didn't have it on that first cover, because the variant cover showed her it was alternate showing her with the symbiote. Either way, it's a book I'm passing up because it's Stephanie Phillips. But this looks horrendous. Oh, look it's the fat version of Squirrel Girl. And why? What the hell is this? Adaptoid or something? What the heck? Oh, all right. And of course, here comes Celeste Bronfman. Never heard of this. Pablo's Villalobos. That's our Skip's friend doing the cover here. It's a nice cover. And of course, more Spider-Verse shit. Seriously. Why? And this is horrible art here. She looks like she's they're giving her the chibi form, like an adult with a teenager body. Alex Segura. Okay, and that's another reason to skip that. Man, Salvador LaRocca is gonna do some of the art on the interior. Spider Punk, which has already started. Yeah, not a fan of that either. Cody Ziegler. Yeah. I was wondering too. It's like she doesn't have the kid. Is this before the kid or after the kid? And also, having her around here, are we just ignoring Silk? And the other thing that really pissed me off too is that Ultimate Spider Woman, the other Jessica Drew from the Ultimate Universe, she shot. She was a clone. She had shot spider or blood fluid, from her fingertips, web lines, and she's kind of just been kind of pushed to the wayside for these other like crappy characters. And instead of having, this new character, why not why don't you just use Misty Knight? Give Misty Knight spider powers. I don't care, but at least you're using the character. Yes. What if Venom? All right. And what if Loki got the Venom? Jeremy Holt? Don't know who that is. Venom symbiote is turned insulated around the red corner Marvel. Now they're drawn to the attention of Loki with his incarnation of Venom symbiote. He also that is chosen to bond and stand to play has become the most dangerous beings on this earth. I don't care anymore. Already lost interest. Ew, that's kind of disgusting. Torrin Grimbeck. I guess she's still in here. Torrin Grimbeck has been. I didn't read her Carnage stuff, but did read some. And I think she did an issue of Venom that wasn't that great. And I know her Thor books she was writing weren't that great either. But then again, I'm thinking she might have been trying to do whatever Cates had left over on Thor, and that's just doing whatever she could. But ugh. I want a wheelchair lesbian spider them. There already was one in a wheelchair, and she was gay. That was like 2019, the 2021. I can't remember what it was. Yes, Gods, the other book that's being canceled by Marvel. Jonathan Hickman book. Apparently it's not doing that well, or they just don't have faith in them anymore for this. Or I guess, I don't know what's going on, but if you want to learn more about Gods, go check out the Fig and Critical. He did an in-depth video or live stream, I guess. Or actually, not live stream, he does videos, that's right. He talks about it and how Jonathan Hickman kind of got screwed over on this. Hey, but it's only $5 though. Remember, it was like $10 when they were coming out. Each issue was like $10. And the one everybody's been waiting for. Really? Yeah. No thanks. Oh, look, it's Iceman up there. Wait. Hercules is gay? Did I forget that? Or is that new? Hey, look, it's America Chavez. She does exist. Wow. Marani, I know why they're not using her yet, because like I said, they're going to create new characters and they can get royalties off of that. That's also pushing characters that fit their agenda. But the wedding special, Yuna Hali and M. Lewis and more. Mystique and Destiny are one of the most beloved and longest running gay couples in history. Somewhere in their 100+ years together, the pair married, but they were never seen on. But we've never seen the event on the page. Probably for good reason, because it's cringe as. This year, Marvel Voices Pride makes history with Marvel's first woman-to-woman wedding. Why don't you say lesbian wedding? Why you got woman to woman? Like, what the hell is that? And with a couple as complex as these two, you know there's a lot more to the story. We promise party crashing, villainy, romance, and in the classic tradition of the Fantastic Four Annual #3. You don't even bring that up, you bastards. That has nothing to do with the tradition. You're shitting on the tradition with the Marvel. Pisses me off. This anthology will be a must-read for every No, it won't. Featuring the Marvel debuts of award-winning writers, Yuna Hali, Nine Fox, Gambit? Is it a manga version of Gambit? Machineries of Empire and Agents of Realm. Yeah, 88 pages for $10. See, why does that get 88 pages for $10? While other ones get like 80 pages. Like, because this one's got a gay wedding, so it gets 8 more pages? Or is it 8 more pages of ads? Ooh, I wonder how many bad ads are going to have in a bad book. We'll find out in May on I Love Comics when Dalton and LK tackle that book. Sabretooth Wolverine. Oh, yeah, it's a Sabretooth What's going on. Pass. This kills me, this cover here. Why does he have an armor suit on? His freaking body or his bones are adamantium. But he's wearing like an Iron Man's armor suit. So dumb. Hey, look, it's Sabretooth with a Gatling gun, dressed like Cyclops or Cable or some X-Men. I don't know. Look at this shit. What the hell did they do to my boy? press X-Men for gay fanfic. It would be in the traditional Batwoman marriage. Oh, you mean the CW 5-minute wedding they tried to do? North Star and his guy were the first gay couple married in the Marvel, and followed by Hulkling and Wicklin. You see how often these characters are used now, namely not. Yeah, they aren't. June is right around the corner. They will be used. Yeah. I don't know, Wickling and Wickling. That's the ship name, Wickling. Hulkling and Wiccan, like, they popped up here and there over the years. I feel like North Star is the one that's always overshadowed. But maybe it's just too wide enough. I don't know. Wolverine is powerless. Okay. So he doesn't have his powers. You've done something that 30 other billion people have done in the past 40 years. In fact, there's actually an ongoing story right now, the Madripoor throwback series by Christopher Claremont. All right, so Forge made Logan one last invention. With the lives of the X-Men and all mutants on the line, it's time for him to unleash the ultimate weapon. Collector's note, featuring the full debut of the adamantium armor. I hope that's light, because that's going to be hard as heck to move. The dude already sinks in the water. He can't swim because he freaking floats to the bottom. Or actually, I mean, sinks to the bottom, not floats to the bottom. It's like, this year, it's like, they decided, like, well, let's do another event, but I don't know what to do. Well, how about everybody loves Deadpool versus Logan? Hey, yeah, it's great. But wait, we'll have Wolverine versus Sabretooth again. It's going to be epic. We'll make it so great. Everybody will want to get out of all covers. No one wants this. No one does. Really? A Snick cover? Man. How many freaking covers are there? Man, I've been going for like 55 minutes on this. And it's mainly just covers. I don't know. This just looks so dumb. Benjamin Percy is going to be writing this, so. Larry Hama? So it's a Giants. Is this an annual, or is it a backup story? Benjamin Percy and Victor Lavelle, Larry Hama, and more. Jeff Shaw. Blah, 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 blah. Creed versus Logan, the final showdown. So I'll come down to this: the final battle between Wolverine and Sabretooth. Sabretooth war concludes in the way it began, with no one buying it. A violent, bloody battle, but who will be left standing? Oh, the people who actually still have money and didn't buy this book. They won't be killed over from realizing they wasted money. 64 pages. I would be dead 5 pages in. Plus, special short story celebrating 50 issues of this run and 50 years of Wolverine. Wait. So they're celebrating that they got to 50 issues on Wolverine. Does it get canceled the next issue over? Oh my gosh. And look, a Virgin variant by Frank Miller. Hey, look. Yay, Frank Miller. Fall of the House of X. So I guess is their final story with the X-Men. Hey, look, Cyclops is alive. I thought he died. Oh, maybe he did. Gary Duggan. Is this basically the last thing they're doing with the X-Men that's being relaunched? They got canceled. Oh my gosh. Says it all comes down to this. Orcus versus X-Men, winner of the future. Orcus has pushed mankind, blah, blah, blah. I've never had a fight back like this before. It will be enough. There's 2 stories, and there are one to come to none. Oh my gosh. It's basically a conclusion of the Quick Age. Yay, finally. Rise of the Powers of X? Wait. Oh, now they're just using titles again. Oh, look, Phoenix. This is interesting too, because this is called X-Men 34, but they're using. Oh, okay, it isn't. At first, I thought it was X-Men 97 because the way he's got the bright color suit on and everything. Yeah. Who the hell is this mofo here? I don't know who this is. He ain't Bishop unless he got lost his hair. Looks like Rachel. Then Phoenix. Yeah. Talking tree. It's. I don't know why, but I personally, whenever I see a tree that has like this, I get flashbacks to watching like Sid and Morty, like HR Parks and stuff, or just anything like that. This weird stuff in the 70s where they had the talking trees or puppets. I'm sorry. Yes, it is Sick Lips. Oh my gosh. And Invincible Iron Man. Look, Marania. The armor actually looks pretty good on this cover. It's shiny. It doesn't look as awkward as it was before in those other issues. But I guarantee on the inside, the interior probably looks weird. But design variant cover by Pepe Larez. Black costume variant by Peter Woods. But they only show us this cover. And I don't know who it is. Oh, and X-Men Forever. Dude, how many freaking X-Book? There's like, what are we on, 15 now? Fall of X? Fall of the House X? I thought that's Rogue. Yeah, I don't care. Keep going. Miss Marvel mutant. Wait. That's right. Yeah, I guess she is a mutant now. Yeah, she's not Inhuman anymore. That sucks. Inhumans are awesome. They're amazing. Even Puppetine loves them. Don't know any. I don't know Human Villani. Don't recognize anybody on here. Carlo Gomez doing the cover though. And that's a good art by Cyclops, like a zombie. I guess that's weird. She didn't have to go to put up with a lot of things on her own, but her friends are now turning to zombies and they're trying to eat her as a bridge too far. She thought being an Avenger was hard. Huh. Oh, look here. Here's the Exiles version with Wolverines. Because one Wolverine in a book wasn't enough, with 15 titles, Wolverines in it. Now is this one issue or one series that has all of them are Wolverines. Do you remember that series they had in the early 2000s? It was like the Deadpool family. Now we have the Wolverine family. Christos Gage is writing this, of course. Onslaught. Okay, well, wait. So they're chasing after Onslaught? He's back. That's right. Yeah. All right. Jane Hollett is passing. Oh, okay. So they actually have it. Yeah. At this point, they should just get rid of all the guys and just gender flip them, if that's what they want to do. Variant cover by Wish Portatio. Phoenix Multiverse Army. Blah, blah. You just can't get rid of Old Man Logan, but so X-Men 97 is getting a tie-in series or prequel series, I guess, but it's Steve Fox. Now this is what I'm really waiting for. We went through all that shit just to get to this. It's just issue 3, I believe. Evangelipour Knights. The Hand versus Captain America, Black Widow, Psylocke, and Jubilee and Wolverine. This looks awesome. Look, and that's a Jurgens and Breen cover. Ooh, that looks actually kind of nice. Who's this? Philip Tan. Oh, this is number 4. Will Captain America race to defeat the Hand's Ultimate Warrior, but a much darker fate waits the Black Widow. If this trio can't stop Matsuo, and the Hand's gates get long plan. Plus, meet the Psycho or Sakio or Psycho Jonin and discover how they will alter our heroes' destinies. And we get Cable. Young Cable, old Cable. Weird. Fabi Naceza has been a miniseries. Covered by Will Portatio. Oh, nice. And Mortal Thor, blah, blah, blah. Don't care for this. What the heck? I don't know. It's Al Ewing. More Loki. More Thor. More his sister. Captain Marvel. With some chick that looks like she spun on the pages of the current Hawkgirl series at DC. Melissa Wong writing it. Oh, cool. Captain America Zdarsky. Or not Zdarsky, Straczynski. Oof. I apologize, Straczynski, comparing you to that other guy. There's a new mission to assemble a 6 change. So Captain America has a new mission to assemble 6 new change agents under the front door's cabaret's protection before they can be found by those who want them eradicated. So they're still ongoing with this. Issue 9, they still got the same storyline, so they haven't really changed the arc. But his first recruit is already in danger, and Captain Lee seems to be a misplaced penguin. Okay. Oh, look, Night Thrasher's still going. And is that Luke Cage? Power Pack is still going? Or so that's the final issue. Lee Simonson. Been hearing praise for that series, the Angleton over at I Love Comics has been enjoying this book. Oh, look, it's Fantastic Four by Ryan North. Carlos Gomez is doing the art. Oh, cool. Okay, that's interesting. Alex Ross is doing the covers here. I mean, it is kind of cool cover. But I don't understand why he's working at a store, and how does Johnny's torch not go through? Oh, I don't know. It's weird. Sensational She-Hulk. I mean, that's a pretty good, decent looking She-Hulk there. Their cover. Jen Bartel is doing the cover, that's why. But the interior art is done by Andres Ginolet. So, hey, look, it's still ongoing. It was not canceled and restarted again. Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. Oh my gosh. Wow, could that cover be even more gayer? Like, that looks very flamboyant. Alright, and then wait, Daredevil with Daredevil? About to kiss each other? What? And that's it. Holy crap, that's it. We actually got to the end of this thing. Oh my gosh. I thank everybody who stuck around for that. And let me know in the comment section which books you're actually looking forward to, or is any books that you know that you like. I guess I'm gonna say, if there's any books if you couldn't find any books up there that you didn't like, then yeah, obviously there's no reason to comment as far as that, but what you can do, and about 5 hours from now, come back here tonight. We'll be talking about the best comic books of this week of February 29th, 2024. I hope to see you then, and I hope you had fun with this. And all right, leave a like, leave a comment. You know the drill. If you can help us out, at the show here, go to the Ko-Fi link, drop $1 on the till. Those who donate are letting us know who you are on YouTube, and let us know what book you want us to read on, our upcoming future readings. I'm rambling. It's hard to do this by myself. I ramble. I don't practice at all. It's all off the cuff. But yeah, those who donate basically $1 or more, or basically just all you get is $1. That's all you gotta do if you want to donate. And you're eligible to let us know what book you'd like us to read for Marvel or DC, but it has between the 60s and the 80s. So mainly because we like to have a narrator part, so because we have a group of people that actually read with us on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and yeah. And Zach and I are also now starting to do some Sonic the Hedgehog readings on Monday nights, and right around like 9 p.m. Central. But that being said, hope you had fun. I'll see you later tonight, 8 p.m. Central, for the best of the week. Thanks, guys, for watching. Have a good one.